Welcome back to Poetry and Police. So now, Indecom, Jamaica for Justice, are still bawling on the top of their voices for body cams to be worn by police officers. I've said it to you before and I've said it again. I went to the Olympic Garden police station the other day and I'm 100% sure that I saw a policeman in a body cam. As a matter of fact, the policeman who shot and injured me, we are friends. I was talking to him and he had a body camera on. So police officers are wearing body cameras. No. Even though the Commissioner of Police has came out openly and spoke about the whole body camera thing and what would take to put that in action, 100%. That things has to be put in place, and then again the Commissioner of Police has to wait on the government to fund the project. We call it a project, you know. The government has to fund it. The money has to come up first, and everything has to be put into place. Kind of one simple thing in terms of data collecting and all of these things, and to ensure that the data stays into the right hands. Because you know people, like we say, police corrupt, you know, so data will end up in a criminal hands. And end up in a people's hands where you're not supposed to end up in. We know all of that. So all of that has to put in place, and you know, it's not going to cost a little bit of money, not $1, not $2, and $1 million, and $10 million, or far more than that. It will cost to fully body cam all police officers that are going out on the street. Even the police in the guard room need body cameras too. Police will work as cell. Everybody need body camera too, you know. And there's one set of police who patrol. But it would appear as if, as according to Indecom in Jamaica for Justice, like only the police that were on front line supposed to wear body cam. The police who are risking their lives out there on a daily basis. Police who are actually shooting some nastiness out the road, some old cradle out the road. So the whole purpose of the body cam is not really to, you think that when they talk about body cam is to protect police? No, and if you protect police, if you protect criminals alone. Only gunmen, only old criminals out the road, we are walking around and murdering people. And they are being taken out by the police recently. And because so much of them have been taken out recently by the police, here comes the cry for body cameras. Because police has sent them to the maker. Which is right. I mean, I hold back me and talk a gunshot for them. You walk around and murder people every day, a gunshot you forget. No parley. You don't forget no parley for that. I mean, don't care what nobody wants to say. You don't forget no parley for that. You're walking up and down with gun on the street. You look for somebody to kill and rob and thief. Nothing more. You're not up to nothing good. And this is how a lot of people feel to believe. And this is what Indecom and Jamaica for Justice want people to believe. They want people to believe that police is a old man and a shoot man with gun. Like, man not brave enough to challenge the police. You see what happened at Spalding's the other day? Man who was wanted by the police and police tried to accost him. The man have a piece of board and still attack police. Then can you imagine if a man have a gun? These people are acting like they have ever been shot at before. But everybody were in a my thing right now. Who is going to comment on my thing now? Have you ever been shot at before by gunmen? That is what me ask you now. Do you know the level of cruelty of these gunmen in Jamaica? Do you know the level of their bravery, of their madness? Sometimes you have to wonder where them boy are smoke and what them I think. The police corner them and them behave like some rats. Try to kill police in the same breath. Because them decide that them not go to prison. I tell you that straight. Yes, I agree with the fact that we need body cameras. But it is not an overnight thing. And the ball where Indecom a ball. And I spread negativity to Jamaican people as if say the police don't want to wear body cameras. That is the problem. The negative narrative is the problem. So now, Hugh Faulkner. Yes, Mr. Faulkner. My good friend Hugh Faulkner. I can remember when I was an active detective and I was at the court on a regular basis. We used to have conversations and I consider you a very decent man, Mr. Faulkner. Very decent man, Hugh Faulkner, who is now in charge of the Indecom. And I respected Mr. Faulkner. Well, I still respect him. Even though he's at Indecom, I still respect Mr. Faulkner. Because if the police does not do anything wrong to cause Faulkner to step in there, no problem. But this is where Mr. Faulkner goes wrong. Because you are working off directive, Mr. Faulkner. I'm sorry for you. Because I know everything what you do now does not even support what you stand for as the type of person I've met in the court. Who's used, but Mr. Faulkner was a lawyer, you know, who's used to represent criminals. Legal aid. Understand, he was a legal aid when I met you. Nothing but legal aid cases. And we used to talk about, I even had cases with you too. You know what I mean? But Mr. Faulkner, this is where you go wrong. I have no problem in you in investigating police shooting. Do your thing. Ball for the cameras if you want, ball for the camera. But at the same time, I know you are aware that the cameras don't come easy. And I know you are aware that the government cannot embark upon that right now. Not the police department, the government, because we don't have the money to do it. We have other important things to deal with too than just human rights. Because every day, human rights are being violated in Jamaica, not by the police, but by criminals, sir. The police is not the problem in Jamaica, you know? The criminals are the problem in Jamaica. So let us deal with the major problem first. The criminals. No, Mr. Faulkner, you say something, I am in a disagreement with you 1,000,000%. You claim, Mr. Faulkner, that how can police shoot man after police go on operation, a planned operation? And when police go on a planned operation, that the police is always killing gunmen in a planned operation that we supposed to have control over. Lord Jesus, where you come from, Mr. Faulkner? Me never know see you a fool until today. Me always respect you and know see you're a man of caliber, a man of sense, but not today, sir. Well on there, you don't know the history, or your memory short. You know much planned operation I go up and police get gunshot? You know much planned operation me go up and almost dead? It was a planned operation when we get shot the first time in 2005. So what are you saying? That because police come in numbers, we can't get gunshot? It was a planned operation down an ice factory. When one man on a bicycle open gunfire tearing up 3 police officers in our mobile reserve jeep. I was there around the other street and see the blood in the vehicle and see the man them get gunshot by one man who managed to get one gunshot and escape. So what you tell me about? You gonna talk about not because you believe police, because police come in numbers. Well, brother, you remember that boy in a Spanish town? Who armed with a deportee boy armed with a high-powered rifle from police go for him and man flash out about 2 or 3 police. You remember that? Where the senior officer get cut down to and died a few days later in hospital? That was a planned operation, Mr. Faulkner. So don't come and talk about planned operation. Can planned operation to stop dirty boy from killing police? And planned operation to stop dirty boy from opening fire upon police? How many times have gunmen opened fire on you, Mr. Faulkner? Or any other body where always chastise the police and talk? I have been in multiple shootouts. And some of them are planned operation. You plan a thing together. You put a thing together and go for boy and still end up in a gunshot. Police still lose their lives like that. Because boy no care. Boy say what? Police come for me. I carry 1 or 2 with me. Boy higher in cocaine and in Mali and in weed. Boy decide say, oh, me know them won't catch me, but me I go kill 2 of them. That is how gunmen think. Mr. Faulkner, you are not a gunman, so you can never think like a gunman. A police alone know how gunman think. You will never know, Mr. Faulkner, because they come across to you people as angels. Their supporters come across as angels. So no plan operation can stop boy from gunshot police. So stop talk foolishness. You know what police did in an operation with about 20, 30, 40 police? In the operation already and 3, 4 police get shot. Where you come from? Stop poison the Jamaican people believe that because we enough, boy afraid to shoot power, boy not afraid to fire upon police any day, anytime, anyhow, because most of these gunmen out here, they don't even care about their own lives much as other people's lives. Why, people, let me tell you something. I hope you guys are observing what I am observing, what I have been observing. And in recent times with the whole Vibes Cartel case and the whole Movado Son case and other cases too, some of them you probably not even hear about them, that something is going wrong with the Jamaican judicial system. And the Jamaican judicial system, not to the police, but the Jamaican judicial system no seem to realize that the criminals have found a loophole. And if Paula Llewellyn and all these veterans do not find where the loophole is in the Jamaica judicial system, we are going to have problems. Because it don't make sense police are lock up people and them get away. After trial, after they are being convicted, they are going to get away because the loophole is there. And it's not with the evidence that was given in court, because as it relates to Vibes to Movado Son, no evidence never did if release that demand. No evidence never did it. So how was that conviction overturned? They can't say anything they want to say. No, people talk about witness was inconsistent and witness this and witness that. No go so. The fact of the matter is that from the Vibes Cartel case and a loophole now exists. And I spoke to a man a couple of days ago and the man said, Blakey, let me tell you something, Mark Golding have something to do with that, And he said, yes, man, the man is alleging that Mark Golding makes some link and something go on. A door has been opened since the Vibes Cartel case, and you are going to see these people. It is going to trend that any entertainer, any people of high standard in Jamaica, high caliber, money people, charged and convicted, will be set free after conviction. Observe the trend, people. Victims of murders, victims of heinous crimes in Jamaica are going to go justiceless because these people are going to be released once them have the proper link. And it is going to get more rampant because a loophole exists in the justice system that is allowing criminals to get away. And wasting taxpayers' money to try people when they are going to get away in the first place. Because notice the modus, people. In the Vibes Cartel case, the defense itself created the problem, The problem that released Vibes Cartel out of prison, the defense created the problem. And the problem was overlooked by the learned judge who tried the case and by the defense attorney. The same case with Movado Son again. Why was the issues was not solved during the first trial? They created the problem and then using the problem back to get away at appeal court. So you're going to tell me, say, the criminal underworld far more smarter than the Jamaican judicial system? That the Jamaican judicial system now look and say, this is what is happening? And you see a trial like Vibes Cartel got away catch free, even though the evidence was overwhelming in most cases. And then you allow this to happen in a Movado Son case, because guess what? The matter was tried too. So that matter is gone already too. All them need to do is open the doors again in that matter and bring in the same link. So the only justice that matter in Jamaica now, the only justice that matter in Jamaica is money justice. Justice is supposed to be free, but it costs money.